Today on Fame to Shame, we have two has-been celebrity superheroes, the time-traveling wonder, Time Shift, and the evil mastermind that controls 5 counties simultaneously, Malin McDoom. So for all our younger viewers that have never heard of you two losers, tell us a little bit about yourselves. I am Time Shift, the hero of Townsfieldville City. I started off as a door-to-door watch salesman until a sale went horribly wrong and ended up with hundreds of watch parts in my body. Somehow I learned how to reverse time and began convincing people to buy my products. After I discovered my powers, I decided to go to a superhero audition for an upcoming Saturday morning cartoon.
Really? I could have sworn that giant clock fell on you.
I prefer my life story to be multiple choices. You know how it is. It started off fine, but it needed something else, and it came in the form of Malin McDoom. I needed him like Batman needed Joker, Superman needed Lex Luthor, or a fist needed a punching bag. Without him, the show might not have lasted long after the pilot episode.
As for me, it was the Cold War era. Enemies were the Russians. So I had to come up with personality that made me enemy of America. Naturally, I was a Russian villain stereotype, and complete with the Finiti Dvarka.
Moving on. So the show was a disaster after the 90s. Can you guys tell us what happened? Things could not be looking so great after the economy took a turn.
After the 90s, our audience grew up and were no longer watching our shows. The new kids were no longer interested in good, old-fashioned American superhero and became addicted to manga, anime, Japan.
So, after society and the media ruined you two, what did you do next? Time Shift, we'll start off with you. McDoom, try to stay quiet. I started off bad afterwards. I was basically a stuntman for for heroes of other shows. I even had to play as a henchman on some crappy show. Can you believe that they had me get beat up by Aquaman? This is serious. My reputation is ruined.
Don't listen to him. He's always being big crybaby.
Now, I just make infomercials at night with a part-time job as a security guard at a mall.
As for me, I decided to give back to community, so I gave to charities and started volunteer groups. As time went by, word got out that I was in rehab for gambling and no longer get investments. I got agitated, and I began gambling again, until...
So apparently you two are jumping on the bandwagon of making a remake of your old TV show, even though you're less well-known than Mickey Rourke.
We decided to make a comeback film based on an old cartoon together because Time Shift convinced me that this way to get noticed again and sell merchandise.
If you notice today's cinema, all sorts of superheroes are banking in and selling out to make movies based on their old work. So I was thinking, maybe McDoom and I could do the same thing and make millions. Looks like we're running out of time. Is there anything else you want to say?
Well...
McDoom, I'm sure you got nothing. What about you, Time Shift? We make our debut in the summer of 2014, a day before the next Batman movie. Please go watch it. Please. We have kids to feed. You heard it yourself, everyone. Time Shift and McDoom in a possibly short-lived comeback. Tune in next week for the interview with Dennis Rodman.